Why? Oh my God, what is happening to me? Do you see this?
You look like a sketch.
This is sketch. What in the actual bee's nest? What?
You look like a sketch.
I literally have never seen that before. I'm gonna try. Are we good? Dude, hopefully that's saved so I could show everybody because what was that? I literally like it was like black and white.
Oh my
What? Okay, there was updates that literally just happened to my Zoom right before I joined. Oh
Oh,
my
there you are.
God.
Hi.
What a great way to start an interview. I'm in tears, but only one eye.
It's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again.
Oh, it totally is. And I'm going to keep going with it because I'm suing the makers of Zoom because I do pay money for it every month. So I can get like more than hour long or 40-minute inties. Oh my God. Well, here we are. Buenos, I was going to say buenos noches. No, buenos dias.
Buenos
Guten
dias.
Tag. Buenos nachos. Guten Tag. Bonjour. And welcome to your first app of the Antisocial Socialite. All right, everybody. This is my cousin Elizabeth, also known as Biz, also known as Bizzle Kizzle Wizard Slizzle Mizzle. Hi,
Good
Bizzy.
morning. Good morning.
All right, so I did talk about Biz in last week's episode. We had talked about, my very beloved CD collection, like right here, The Demise of Ashes. Oh no, this one's all about summer. They were purple. I still have the CDs readily available. I still didn't put them away from last week's episode because I was like, maybe we have to talk about them again.
Exactly.
But we talked about Biz a little bit in my last episode. And as you guys all know, this is like the revisit because this is season 6. That's my favorite number. So I was like, we got to talk a little bit more about like my younger days before you guys met me. So I was like, who better to have on the show than Biz, who has literally known me since I was a tiny baby cat, since like day 0 of being born. Because as my cousin, 6 months older than I am, would have been my first biffle. So I was like, now bring her on the show. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. It's true. And also, weren't you supposed to be Elizabeth?
Yes, I actually was just talking about that last night, that my name was supposed to be Elizabeth. And, my Aunt Sarah, Elizabeth's mother, took the name, swiped it from my mom 6 months prior. But you know what? I'm not an Elizabeth. You are.
You're not.
I'm
I
not at all. I would have been like, Bets, what the hell are you doing? It's because she wants to be Elizabeth. She hates her name Betsy, so she wants to be an Elizabeth legally. She's only had 66 years to change it, but that's neither here nor there.
Plenty time left. Plenty time left.
Yeah, so we could actually call you Betsy Jr., technically.
If you want to.
Yeah. And
The
that's
child
Mac.
entered the chat. That's Florence. So there is a
And
child.
I was gonna say, and that's Florence. Does she want to come over and say hi?
Florence. Hi.
Hold
She
on.
said hi.
Oh,
hi.
she said hi. I thought she said hold on.
Nope. She said hi.
Oh, hi, Flois.
Oh, that was Mac. Okay.
And that was Mac. Yeah.
You'll
Apparently,
hear
I
them
can't decipher your children, even though they're boy and girl in different ages.
at this age. It all sounds the same.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get started. I figured that we could like go over some of our like top 10, not even top 10, but like literally go over some of our favorite moments together. I do have a series of questions of how well do you know me?
Oh, gee.
So it's just like I feel like, with the revisit, you are the best person to like tell my viewers who I really am. Uh-huh. And let's all take a moment for a silent face. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. All
Okay.
right. So I kind of like prepped you and I told you this was kind of like the format, but just to start it off, are there any specific stories and or memories that you would like to share with the viewers about us?
I think just how amazingly annoying we were. Um, we are that meme when you see the girls that it says when you get together with your cousins and you make your family watch you perform to a song. That was what we did, probably from age 5 to 21.
What do you mean, like year 2021? Because I think that's pretty accurate, not age.
That or age, to Britney Spears and Sync, anything that we thought had a good beat, a little bit of Hanson, more on my part than your part. But yeah, I mean, pretty awesome dance moves we had.
Absolutely. And the most notable one, if you want to share, our a choreographed dance that we did in your front yard growing up. I think that's the most impactful one that we have.
SUMMER.
That's correct.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
Yep. I'm
We
not
can do
sure.
that.
Yes. Do you remember the choreography? Because if you want to just do that right now.
I think that I do believe that was standing at the top of the brick steps and then jumping off.
Yes.
In
Yeah.
our head, the jump was happening in slow motion, but in real life, it was actually real time. But in our heads, it's what the music video looked like.
It was like SUMMER. And then that's when we hit the ground at the last letter. Yep, I definitely remember that. That house brought a lot of memories. So that's the house that Biz grew up in. Her dad currently still lives in that house. There were countless birthday parties, sleepovers, um, hang out with friends,
Yeah.
Yes, because Biz is the middle child of 3, as am I. And, so our siblings would have friends over and we would hang out with them and, all the fun things. I was petrified of their dog growing up.
Yeah.
So, like, if you remember us watching The Wizard of Oz in your front living room,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd go up the stairs and your mom's like, Katie, get your ass back down here. Kizzy's not going to bite you. And I was like petrified. And
But we couldn't just have a regular sized dog. It had to be an abnormally large dog.
that was
That
bigger than I am just
mm-hmm.
on its 4s, not even standing up. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was that Kizzy 1, 2, 3, or 4?
I believe it was Kizzy 1. It was Kizzy 1. Kizzy 2 came at the next house.
I know. I was like, Kizzy 1 had tragically passed away, and then I got a new dog, and then also named it Kizzy. And I was like, oh, we're just going to keep going with the night.
And now my brother has a dog, and the dog's name is Kizzy.
Oh, didn't know that one.
Yep. So the legacy lives on.
Long live Kiz. Wait, where'd you guys ever get that name from, though?
It's from a movie.
Okay.
And
so
I was to understand.
So you had Busy and Kizzy.
We didn't name the dogs. We didn't name the dogs.
You're like, and that's all I'm going to say about that. What about your dog, Arf?
That I didn't like at first because my mom's new husband, got the dog for her. And I didn't like him, as no child likes their mother's new husband. But then we grew to like each other, and then Arf, or AKA Rascal, became a part of the family. But that also ended on a sad note with her having to be put down too. So
the dog's real name was Rascal, but like Biz and I would call
it was like
Arf.
it was Zero.
Ew.
I know, like from The Nightmare Before Christmas. So it was Zero, then it was Rascal, then it was Arf.
I never knew about Zero. No, I did know about that. Never mind.
You have to go back in the files. You did.
No, and as soon as you said Zero, I don't know why, but I just like went back to the fact that your mom had a huge ass DVD collection that she would alphabetize and like essentially murder us if we took one out of its place.
I know.
Here we are. And that was like high school, guys. So we literally just took you from young childhood to high school, but like that's what we're going to do in this episode, just take you through the plethora of like 38 years that we have together.
And now I get to think about it every day living across from our high school.
Yay! Woo!
Yeah.
There was also some really great memories in high school. Like I was Biz's prom date, guys, just in case. Yeah.
It's true.
The male selection at school wasn't always top tier. So like, why not take
I wasn't very top tier. So, I mean, we can say it was the boys, but I mean, I like peaked for a very short time outside of high school. And then it was like that. So, I mean, it's
No.
all right. It's all right.
Don't lie to the viewers.
All right.
It's all right. Well, I still haven't peaked, so there's that.
I'm just a chubby, quiet friend.
I'm just coasting. No, you were like the taller, skinny one. I'm always the short and stout Danny DeVito looking one. I'm like, yeah. And I have to like go because our children are in the background, like as if they've never heard swears. But I will try to keep it G.
Yes, my husband has no filter, so I don't even think. I think it just goes right over their heads when they hear something like that.
Yep, amazing. And as I said to you last night, Florence will be the first one to actually swear out of your children, guaranteed. She's the younger one.
100%.
Yep. Yep. I can't wait to hear it. Like Hayden was 4 when she said the F word the first time.
That was like our trip to Disney World with Jordan.
Yes. Yes. And we won't get into those details.
Sure won't. But yes, it happens early for some kids.
Yeah, Jordan was 5 when that happened. Yep. So no. He was 5. He was 5. Yeah.
You do? Okay, you have to wait a minute.
Oh my god, I just see like a tiny quadrant of her head. Hi, Lois.
Say hi to Katie.
Hi, Bug.
We're still in our jammies.
It's all right. I am in my jam.
What? This is when you'll have to do the intermission.
6.5 hours later.
We definitely had a lot of memories. I talked a little bit on last week's episode about the Pricks, which was my first car, but also funnily enough, that was also your first car.
Yes, it was. Mine was a little bit of an older edition. It had the bench seat go across the entire front with the dope maroon, like velvet, I guess. It was like a soft material. The best part about the car was that it always smelled like Bamba Soleil.
Biz would like tan beyond being tan. She was like Magda from Something About Mary without the wrinkles. So Biz would always tan and I would just be like lobster red, and that's just how we operated, you know?
But now I don't tan.
Oh, you have to preserve your skin.
Well, no, you just don't relax at the beach.
Oh, also that very much that. So yeah, I mean everything that Biz had, I had, and what I had, Biz had, right? So it literally was from Christmas gifts. Our grandparents would give us Barbie dolls. She would get the purple one, I would get the pink one. Exact same, literally. So the fact that we each had the same exact car was like kind of representative of like how we grew up, and that was not even intentional. It was just, oh my god, I'm a sketch again. I'm suing Zoom.
I would not pay for this.
No.
You'll come back in a minute.
Yeah, I hope I'm not like picking my nose or something. No, I'm just kidding. So let's just see how long this takes, because then I'm going to ask you like a few questions about me. I guess first and foremost, like I introed you at the beginning of this episode with your nicknames, but why don't you share with everybody some of the nicknames that I have?
Oh, geez. Well, Baby Cat. Oh, hi. We had this might blow up our spot. Octocat. Which was a little bit of a secret, which most people probably won't even know what that's referencing, so that's fine. Oh, tiny one. Yeah.
BBK, tiny baby cat.
Yeah. You're so little.
I was just so little. Well, I'm 5'2", Biz is 5'10", so, but also miraculously enough, we were able to share the same clothes.
I don't know. I think I made that happen.
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
Your shoes didn't fit, but I made them fit. It was weird how it all worked out.
Yeah, like you're what, like a size 8, and I'm a 6.5, and but yet they miraculously worked.
Yeah.
But the clothes always fit, and Biz would come over when I was at work during high school.
So that's
and she would actually borrow my clothes when I was at work and then be like wearing it to school the next day. And I was like, okay, but I knew exactly what she took because I'm anal and
very organized closet.
Yeah, and I color coordinated. So I was like, oh my God, she took back her pink and white Ralph Lauren striped Oxford shirt. How dare she take it out of my closet, even though it's her shirt?
Okay,
So yeah.
so what would you say is your very first memory of me?
Oh, geez. My very first memory?
Yeah.
Well, maybe not my first one, but we all know that you love Hocus Pocus. And so I do remember being at the first house on Elmcroft, and we were there, and our moms were probably smoking cigs and drinking coffee in the kitchen. Or no, it was nighttime, so probably just the nighttime cigs at the kitchen table. We were waiting for Hocus Pocus to premiere on Disney at the first house on Elmcroft. I do remember that. I remember setting up school all the time in the back living room at that house and playing school or pulling all of your clothes out of your closet and setting up a shop, and we would play shopkeeper, which probably is where you got your love for retail at such an early age. So yeah, going to Camp Linden.
Yes. Oh, let's divulge into Camp Linden for a little bit. So this is a YMCA camp for those that are not familiar with the Cape Cod vast array of summer camps. And by that, there's probably like 5. But anyway, Biz and I went from basically like age 5 until like 12.
Yeah, I'd say that's about accurate.
Right. Like I went to 132 after Linden for a couple years. So I went till I was about 12. Um,
Oh my gosh, you went to a camp. Okay.
yeah.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there with you.
No, my mom would drive
All
Jordan.
right.
And at this point, everybody else had phased out of camp. But yeah, that's why I was like, so maybe you stopped around like 10, I guess.
Well, I did go to Camp Farley. I did go to sleepaway camp.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So
And my sister kind of was supposed to be my sidekick there. And she cried the first day I got to go home. It was a sleepaway camp, and then I had to stay by myself. So.
yeah. Yeah. What a spoiled little shit. Yeah, that's a conversation for another time. If you're watching, Emily, just know you're a spoiled little shit. But yeah, so we had a glorious time. Like all of our camp counselors loved us. We made a ton of friends. We had like so many different activities like arts and crafts, archery, swimming. Naturally, because it's a pond and I have sensitive skin, I was allergic to stuff in the water. So it got to the point where I was not able to swim, which is so disgusting. It was probably full of like fecal matter and dead bodies. But
Camp Crystal Lake.
would you say Camper's Delight?
Camp Crystal Lake.
Oh,
isn't that like Jason?
Yeah. No, I thought you said
Right?
yeah, but I thought you said Camper's
Delight.
Delight. Yeah.
No, I don't recall really loving camp.
But do you remember like sleeping over on Thursday nights?
I do, but I also remember hiding at the bus stop before the
Oh, the
rabbit
skunk bus. And
yeah, skunk bus,
and the rabbit
yeah.
bus. And then what other buses were there? The squirrel, turtle, the turtle
Shark.
bus.
And everyone's like, "Oh, I hope I got the shark bus this year."
Yeah.
I don't think we ever did. We were like
No.
skunk. We were like,
No.
"What bus do you ride?" I'm like,
You're like, my mom drives me every day. They're like, I saw you get off a bus. You're like, oh. You're getting a phone call. I guess the do not disturb didn't work. We're all good. It's all good. Yeah, and then do you remember like up at the top, like where the cafeteria was, and then you had that big deck, and then there was like the snack bar area.
yeah.
I remember like always, and I didn't even like them, so I don't know why I'd buy them, but the famous Amos cookies, the chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, it's all slowly coming back to me. Like the bus is pulling into the big dirt parking lot, getting off the bus, going to sit at morning assembly.
The gazebo.
Yeah.
Yep. And then when on days that it was rainy, it was like above the boathouse was that giant room, and we would watch like Little Mermaid on VHS. Yep. Or so you'd be in the cafeteria or above the boathouse or in the gazebo or somewhere. Yeah.
Yes, I do remember all of that.
It's all coming back to me now. as then you turn into a sketch and then you leave because you're like, please don't ever sing again. Although we would sing, we would have like carpool karaoke. I don't know if you guys remember a couple of years ago, Biz was on my carpool karaoke. But she did she and I would partake in like carpool karaoke before that was even a thing. Like we
Yes.
were before James
The
Corden.
originators.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. And we were also like the ad lib creators before Migos came out, you know, because they're like in the rap game very much about ad libs. I'm like, we used to do that stuff way, way before they were even born. So
Yeah, I do it at work all the time.
yeah, yeah, good. I'm glad. Keep it up.
The kids appreciate it.
So these are kind of like, you know, getting to know me, or like how well do you think you know me? What's something that makes me nervous?
Something that makes you nervous?
Yeah.
Dogs.
Yeah. That was easy. That was too easy. All right, if I had to move to another country, where would I go?
I would say Italy.
Oh, that's a good one. I love how Mac just like
Uh,
scoops through in the Mac. Yeah.
Provincetown.
What do you say?
Provincetown.
Provincetown. That is another country. Because it's such a far drive, even though it's all on the Cape. We're like, oh, it's like 45 minutes away.
I know.
Which people think like 45 minutes is nothing, but like when you're on the Cape, it seems like a extraordinarily large amount.
It does, especially in the summertime.
Yes. This is an easy one. You should know. What's my favorite color?
Oh geez. Well, I would have to say it would be lime green.
Yes.
Or like like teal and like any color that is like, well, it was baby blue and silver. For a
Do tell.
while.
Do
For a
tell.
while.
Yeah. Baby blue is because that was Justin Timberlake's
Yeah.
favorite color. So naturally, when we moved off of Elmcroft to Pine Street, I was in that house from 9th grade through college, but my bedroom walls were baby blue, because that's when I was like the inception of my obsession with JT. And then I just, but yep. Yes. Lime green. And do you also remember the lime green bucket hat that you bought me from Banana Republic?
Banana Republic, yeah, I do.
Yeah, that was nice. She just randomly took me to the mall one day. I was like, I want to treat you to something, and got me a tank top. It was navy blue, white, and lime green with the matching bucket hat. And I thought it was
Yes.
sugar honey iced tea. What brand is always applied on my lips?
Oh, gee. Oh, Smuckers, pink lemonade.
Yes.
Lip
Yeah, lip
smackers.
smackers.
Smuckers.
Well, the Smuckers jar. We're gonna be on that one day on the Today Show, hopefully.
So I think so.
Yeah. I miss Willard Scott, R.I.P. What was our first concert together?
Ooh, that was NSYNC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell us?
Can you get us tickets to NSYNC?
Of course you would.
I want Pokemon.
Oh, Mac, tell us about your Pokemon obsession, because I just talked about my JT one.
I have 110 damage.
He has one that does 110 damage. We're not quite sure what that means, but that's what it does.
Wow, I'm so impressed.
Mhm.
So impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you recall another concert that maybe we went to, a more local one with a up and coming?
Oh yeah, with Taylor Swift. Yeah, we were like Taylor Swift fans before anybody.
Yeah, so she was 13 at the time, and she had an EP with only 4 songs. So is it an EP or an LP, but whatever it is. And there was a song on there called I Heart question mark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was a really we were like, she's gonna become big time. Like we literally saw her like when she hit puberty.
An Abercrombie model too.
Yes, when she was like living in Tennessee, like little podunk. Yep. And then yeah, so I still have that CD somewhere, and it's not in my book. I think it's in the basement at my mom's house, but I definitely still have that CD. And I will also tell you that I made a copy of that and mailed it to Brad Rulon, because he was also obsessed with T Swift back when. So I just want you to know that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Brad will never watch this, so it's fine. So I'm not outing him for being like a secret Swizzle fan. And then what are like some of my pet peeves?
People chewing.
Mhm.
People chewing. Bad drivers. You get a little bit of road rage.
What do you mean a little bit?
I mean, you yell at people.
I'm a total masshole.
Yeah, like probably the definition.
Do you want to tell them about the time we did the citizen's arrest? Or
That was kind of scary. That was also with Emily.
yeah.
Or the time you ran, the time he asked why do you think I pulled you over? And you go, because I ran that stop sign back there.
I mean, at least I was honest, you know. But there was a time, I believe it was Thanksgiving night, that Biz, her sister Emily, and I went for a drive. Like we would just go on our PD, you know, protective drive. Again, watch last week's episode, you would know what that meant. And we were just like driving around, and this car, I think, like cut me off, but then was driving really slow. And I was like, oh no, we are not all about this. And so me being petty, and this is also, I'm pretty sure, late high school, early college, if I'm not mistaken.
Was that Let Me Live My Own Life night?
No, and I knew you were going to bring that up. That was with Mamie. So
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, like, because if it was Thanksgiving, we would have been together for Thanksgiving. But you're right. That might have been Christmas. Let Me Live My Own Life is Christmas.
I think that was just a random day.
You do?
Yeah.
I remember Christmas lights.
So maybe it was around Christmas. So Mamie is our grandmother that we share, both maternal grandmother. And she would very much like harp on things that this was in, I think it was in high school. And she was like harping on things and like not letting go or trying to control me in a situation. And I remember literally just walking. So she was in the kitchen. I walked through the den and I was going upstairs and I'm stomping up the stairs and I'm screaming at my grandmother, let me live my own life. And Biz thought that was hysterical because I would actually like yell at our grandmother, but also what I said to her, because like she was super controlling about this one
Well, I think it was the red jacket. Emily tried it on and she said that it looked really fabulous on Emily. You should give it to Emily. And it was, you said something like, I bought it myself because she's obviously favored Emily.
Yes.
Typical middle children we are.
Who's your favorite?
Katie Sweeney.
All right. It's on record. Yeah, we're the forgotten ones.
Yes. So, but I think that's what that was about.
Wait, okay, so that was college because that's when I was working at J. Crew then.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah. Well, good. Good thing I got rid of that red coat then. So nobody can have. That actually was a beautiful coat, but I'm allergic to wool, so I couldn't wear it after a certain period of time. But
And everything else.
yeah, this is why I'm wearing cotton.
Paper.
Yes, I'm actually wearing paper mache right now. Yes. So, yeah, so that was a particular time. And then what were we literally just talking about right before that? I don't know. My memory does not serve me well. So I'll finish that story up quickly. So we were driving around, some car was being such a deek, and decided, I think, like to cut me off and then drive really slow. And then I was like super petty. That's like one of my favorite traits. And we were like stalking this car, the three of us. Like we literally would just follow it down every single road. And this was like through Yarmouth, Dennis, Harwich. And it lasted a good 45 minutes until the occupant of the other car called the cops and we got pulled over. I was like, I was just trying to make a citizen.
And they asked, are you following this car?
And I'm like, no, why would I be doing that? But I'm like, if you want to be an a-hole to me, I'm going to be an a-hole like 10 times harder. And those are like one of my petty moments in life. I have many, but like, yeah. So we were just like, we're just making a citizen's arrest. We were a danger to the public. So what scent do I just love? That's a question.
What scent?
Yeah.
Now I'm not sure, but high school was definitely like cucumber melon vibes from Bath and Body Works. You had a lot of sweet pea going on. The Ralph Lauren perfume in the blue bottle.
Yeah, I had the romance
sprinkled in there. Yeah.
So cucumber melon and sweet pea were more middle school. Moonlight Path was high school.
Moonlight Path was everybody's high school, yeah.
And Japanese cherry blossom.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah.
Yep, yep. And then Turquoise Paradise, which was the spray at Victoria's Secret. Remember
Yes.
that one? Yep.
Yes.
Loved
Yep.
that one.
Mhm.
Yeah, we would share stuff. Like we wouldn't share like eye makeup so we didn't get conjunctivitis, but like basically we shared cosmetics. We did everything. We smelled the same. We yeah.
Okay. What hits your brain?
Oh, I know.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait a minute. When I say raspberry sorbet.
Oh, I thought you were going to bring up another time.
No, but I want to hear about that. But what do you think of when I say raspberry sorbet?
Raspberry sorbet.
Oh,
Just kidding. Wait, what is raspberry sorbet?
the only shaving cream that you ever bought.
Oh, yeah. Skintimate.
Yes.
Yeah, and I still shave my legs every day. That's not, I haven't changed.
It's a lot of work. Well, that will change when you get married.
No, I'm like, I don't care because no, it's even like 1 millimeter of stubble. I get so irked. I'm like,
I'm sorry,
oh,
not when you get married. When you have kids, that will change.
yeah, no, I will have a nanny and or my husband take care of like the
Or
children.
you'll shave one leg and then forget to do the other one.
Yeah, but I'm no, I'm like my physical appearance, like I could have slicked back hair, ponytail, whatever, as long as I'm like well kept and like hygienic, but my legs are a non-negotiable. I will always be shaving them. And I can't even like wait to grow out my leg hair to have them waxed. That's also not a thing because I literally will like crawl out of my skin if I have hair.
Right.
Raspberry sorbet, I forgot about that. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, that's wow, you just untapped a memory. No, but the time I was gonna talk about was where we would like spray ourselves with perfume, and that like one time a certain individual whose name we shall not mention like laid in your lap, and you were like, oh, good thing I was like it was at 7-Eleven parking lot, and somebody
Oh, ew.
do you remember that? And you were just like, good thing I sprayed perfume, but why is he like laying in my crotch?
He was like trying to crawl up it.
Yes.
Oh, ew.
Do you also remember when I was driving Evan's car and what song came on? Also when we were in the 7-Eleven parking lot?
WJFB.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That was like a weird moment in time for you, I feel.
Very
I
much
was
so.
like,
He definitely peaked in high school, like because I've seen pictures of him now, and
not good.
no, not at all.
I mean, I have no room to speak, but I will just be like, I felt that was a very strange moment. Like,
Yeah. Well, and then I got in trouble because he decided, because I was like a pure innocent teenager. He decided to tell my brother's friends that he took my B card, which is not true. And my brother was screaming at me as if, he wasn't a man whore himself. And he was yelling at me. And then they threatened to beat this guy up because he was spreading rumors about me. And my brother's friends were like big, like additional big brothers to me. And they almost beat the shit out of him because he was lying.
I think that was the end of him.
Yeah, that was definitely the end of him. Yep. I have those photos somewhere of like when we were at John's house hanging out though. And then remember Dennis? He was great.
Poured a beer on your head.
Yeah, he poured a whole can of beer on my head.
I think that
was
the next time you come home, then we'll go in Bet's basement.
In there.
Yeah, I
And
probably
check
actually
again.
have some of those photos here too. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to revisit this. But yeah, because he was like creeping on this girl that was well underage from like what he was. And I was like, dude, you're creeping her out. Stop it. And then he decided that he was going to pour a whole entire can of beer on my head as if a way to humiliate me. And I just looked at him after. I'm like, are you happy? Like, does that make you feel better? Because I really don't give a shit. Like, I will go home.
Because you're 40 hanging out with high schoolers.
Yes. Yeah.
But also, what does that say about us? Ew.
Well, we didn't selectively have him.
I know, but we
John had him.
stayed. We should have been like gross.
Yeah. Those
Those
were questionable times in our lives.
They were questionable times.
And here we are.
I mean, I'm not a very interesting person.
Tell us about how your life has since taken a different trajectory than when I went to college, and then where you've been in life since.
Okay, so my plan, I was a very anxious teenager, was I was a grade above you So my plan was to wait a year, as I also waited to get my license until you could get your license. That was after I had to take the permit test twice.
wasn't gonna put you on the spot like that.
It's fine. No, it's cool. It's all right. They say don't study for the permit test, but clearly I would recommend you study. I was going to wait a year and then Florence, you're going to get hurt. Wait a year and then go to college with you. And then I didn't. So born and raised and stayed on Cape Cod, but did the community college of on Cape Cod and then did a college in Quincy. Now I'm going back to school over the computer. I don't know. Got a job. Met the boss's brother, married him, had 2 kids, bought a house, all the stuff that people say that you're supposed to do.
Are you happy with your supposed to do life?
I am, but it's definitely not what you see in the movies.
Yeah, like what would you say your biggest challenges of living this particular adult life, like this chapter of your life right now?
I think that you get married and it's all fun, and then you have kids, and it definitely throws a monkey wrench into relationships because you have other things to worry about. No, that's a cheese stick.
What's it made out of?
Cheese, dairy.
The cheese stick is made out of cheese. Would you go figure?
Yeah, so I don't know, just things change, and then you did get a boo-boo in your leg. I thought that would happen. I don't know. Life gets busy. Life gets very busy.
Which is why you're named Busy.
Which is why I'm named Busy.
Bizzer, lizzer, swizzer, kisser, misser.
But yes, I am happy with my life. There's just a different set of challenges that goes along with being a wife, working full time, also being a mother, and all those things. But
So how do you feel like you balance it best?
I think I'm still learning. So we're going on 8 years.
Speaking of,
That's my husband beeping in again. He calls me multiple times a day from work. I don't know. I'm still learning to balance it. So we're going on 8 years of marriage. Our oldest is 5, and I'm still learning to balance it. But I don't think you ever really find that like balance point. It's all like a learning process, I think. But you do the best you can do, and I think every mom is kind of in the same boat too. So I don't know.
yeah. Well, you say you have a non-interesting life, allegedly, but I'm like, but you do. You have a great life.
I do. It's busy. It's great. It's full, and yeah, every day is a surprise.
Absolutely. Surprise. I also just want to tell you, I'm like really bummed because when I was in Chicago in January, we were at the Shed Aquarium, which is directly next to the Field Museum where Sue is located still to this day.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't make our way over there. And I told Brandon he had to text you and be like, oh, we're about to see Sue. And I told him he had to actually call you and say it like that too, because it wouldn't be the same. And he was like, wait, you guys have a joke about a dinosaur? I'm like, we would have a joke about everything.
Everything. Yes.
What? Okay, so can you wait before we wrap this up? Can you explain to people what a dumb feeling is?
A dumb feeling is, to me, a dumb feeling is when you see somebody else do something that's kind of cringy, and you have that feeling inside, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that person just did that. And you get like the hot tingles in your face for them, or like you start to sweat around your hairline for them because you're like, oh man, like I can't believe that just happened. I feel so dumb for them.
So yeah, and you can have like firsthand dumb feelings.
You can have first, yeah.
Secondhand like dumb feeling embarrassment for somebody else. So like the limits don't exist on like, or like the parameters don't exist on like what a dumb feeling would be qualified as.
Right.
But this is like some of the terminology that we would use in high school. It's like a dumb feeling, protective feeling, pure, protective drive, a silent face, which is what we demonstrated earlier in this.
Yeah.
And that's when something is like too funny that you possibly like can't laugh, and or it can go in conjunction with a dumb feeling, but you just have to like close your eyes, nod your head, and sometimes add a in there. And that's like in lieu of like laughing, or instead of laughing, actually, often enough, Biz would know this, instead of like physically laughing and getting that out, I would just be like, oh my God, F you. And people are like, how do you think that's so funny? And you're like, I'm cracking up, but I don't physically laugh.
Correct. Correct.
But it also had the silent laugh where like literally there would be no audible sound coming out of me, but like I would be laughing so hard silently, and then my
Just tears.
flare. Yeah, and then my nose would flare. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Can you give them example of like your laugh that I couldn't stand?
Oh, the machine gun? Yes, I can't do it right now. That was a forced laugh.
Oh, it was so forced. Biz, will you stop that? That's not even fun.
But then
Like,
you can't stop once you get going.
yeah, I can't even like begin to start it like now. You'd be like,
It's like a Cardi B laugh.
yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, that like, oh, we did
Well,
some,
next time you come to the Cape, you only come for day trips. You have to give me notice so I can tell the husband that he is watching the children.
yeah,
Not
well,
watching.
yesterday, yesterday was very unexpected,
Yes.
but I just had to like, I had to take my mom for a test drive. She had to see my new car. I had to visit Mamie.
Yeah.
It was just a quick, I saw Amanda L. There's different Amandas.
Alien.
Alien, did he hear my laugh and he was thinking your doctor's an alien now?
No, he wanted to know what a Martian was.
I mean, he is curious. He wants to learn.
Curious.
Yeah. Can you ask Mac if he wants to show his new home on camera?
Matt, do you want to show my doctor the house that you built this morning? Yep, here he comes. Come on over, bud. He's got a little bit of yogurt on his face.
All right, no judgment.
It looks great. It's all gone. It's gone. Good job. All right, bring the house over because she has other patients to call. Oh, you did give it a lawn. Do you want me to hold it up? Or come on, this way. This way.
The doctor.
Dr. Cat.
Where is he?
Hi, Mac.
So that's the lawn. That's the house.
I'm the
Jimmy.
doctor for the day. Can you tell me about your house?
Is there anything you want her to know about the house?
Well, I was gonna make a fence.
He's not done. He's going to make a fence.
Can you send me a picture when you're done making everything?
Yep, he said yes.
Okay, amazing. Hi, Flois. Do you want to say hi? Hi, Bug. Talk about yogurt on the
So that's a Sharpie. I'm going to say no about the Sharpie. I'll take that.
Hello.
Hi, Bugaboo. Can you tell us what your name is?
Oopsie.
Oopsie. Is Daddy calling again? Can you tell us what your name is?
Listen, Julie.
Close and Joy.
Lois and Joy. And how old are you?
I'm 2.
You're 2. And do you go to school? Do you love it? What's your favorite color, Flo?
I'm pink.
Pink is your favorite color? And who's sitting next to you right now?
I'm Mama.
That's your mom? Do you know that we're cousins? Do you know that you have cousins and I'm your mom's cousin?
Who's your cousins?
Princess.
Sophia and Grayson and who else?
And
And Cammy? Yes.
And Huxley.
And who else are your cousins?
And Quentin. And Ava.
And I think you have 2 boy cousins that live in Connecticut. No, right?
Oh,
Way to
Mateo
go.
and Ryan. Ryan and Mateo. Ryan and Mateo.
Ryan and Mateo. And
Yep.
we have Maeve and Brayden and Finian.
Yep. You have so many cousins.
So many cousins.
How many cousins?
How many toys?
And lots of toys.
Yes. Excellent. You look very tall right now, Flo. What's your favorite shape?
What's your favorite shape?
I'm so
Circles.
You have like circles? Oh, I don't know if I have a favorite shape.
Ask mom if she knows what my favorite shape is, because I don't know if I have one.
I think it's a triangle.
How'd you know? That was actually the thought in my head. Is that my
It's a triangle.
It's a triangle.
I know, but I can read your mind.
You can. Do you know that yesterday on Facebook, the pictures of your baby shower for Mac were on there as a memory?
Remember I showed you?
Yeah.
Yep, I showed him.
That was when you were in mommy's tummy, and then you were born only a couple weeks later.
But he
What is
hatched.
that?
It's a Sharpie that I just
When
told
you
him.
hatched. No, I saw it. I wanted to see what he said.
Hi,
Hi, Flois.
There's a door.
Mm-hmm. A back. Oh yeah. Okay, do a side door.
Flois, do you know why I call you Flois?
Because her name is Florence. Florence.
Florence, and then Mamie's middle name is Lois. So we just combined the two great grandmothers, Florence and Lois, to Flois.
Perfect. Yep,
You know-
perfect.
So then I'm just gonna call her Flois for all these days.
I like it.
I
Stewie Choi.
I know. Well, oh my God, you should have said you were on the phone with Dr. Choi.
No, I just that
Mama,
just hit me.
only need friends. Can you help?
So the time has come where my children have become extremely needy.
No, I wanted them to join in this interview. Lois, is there anything else that you want to share with us?
I
You
know.
want to say anything else?
You want to tell
What's
me
your
a
favorite
story?
song? Moana
Downtown.
and Downtown.
Downtown.
She likes the song by Macklemore, right? Mm-hmm.
Wow. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Favorite song is
What's your favorite song?
I'm not telling.
Oh,
Why not? You want to tell me? You're keeping it a secret?
it starts with an I.
Me.
Is it I Love Katie?
No, me.
Oh, the Iron Man song by Black Sabbath.
Oh.
That is your favorite song.
I want to say that home.
Okay, I'll put on music in a couple
Come on,
minutes.
I need.
This is a successful doctor's appointment. I'm so happy we did that.
Very successful.
We got a
Everybody got a
clean
check
bill
up.
of health. Clean.
Everybody got a checkup.
Yeah, exactly.
Me too, Mama.
Yeah, and you too.
You too. Are you 100% healthy, Flo?
Yeah.
We had a little bit of cough last night, but
Oh my God, I'm a
That's okay.
sketch. Florence, look at me. What happened to me?
Oh, we
where'd she go?
What happened?
Ah, nuts.
I'm next.
Oh, nuts. Oh, there I am. What happened? That's so weird. What are you going to get when you go to Trader Joe's?
See?
Treats. We usually get the mini hold the cones. We have those for dessert, right?
Are you going to get strawberries again?
Well, we have some. Maybe we'll get the fruit buttons.
Ooh, good choice. Because remember, I saw you like 3 weeks ago at Trader Joe's. Do you remember that? You told me you were going to get strawberries and chippies. Yeah. Maybe that was a month.
Do that again. Oh, you want her to turn into a sketch again? So she doesn't do it
Oh.
on demand.
I don't know how it does it, sweetie. It just like comes up. I don't know how to do it. It's so weird. So weird. Tell mom that she has to get the coffee cake muffins, the gluten-free ones.
Oh yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, you gotta try those out. They're delicious.
All
So
right,
good.
we'll try them out.
Do that again.
Well, she can't do it again, honey.
Sometimes it just happens. I don't know what it does. It just does it. It's so
It does like a surprise.
weird. It's so weird.
Can you take that out of your mouth, honey? That's dirty.
No, I don't
But it's not a harmonica.
Chicken.
She's just tricking.
You're tricking us, you little trickster. So this is the full life that you were talking about.
This is the full life that I
This
was
is your
talking about.
Yes. This is your life.
Yeah, we'll go downstairs and we'll do laundry. We'll put music on, right?
Batman.
Are you
What else
gonna
in the
pick
back?
Yeah.
Are you gonna
Let's
pick
look
out your
at
own
that.
outfit today, Flo?
You wanna go get dressed? All right, go pick out some clothes.
Oh,
Oh, Mama.
in
You
2
want to
minutes.
hang out with us for a little bit longer?
Oh
Does it
my
smell good?
gosh.
Is it your mustache? I don't have anything for a mustache. Oh, I don't have a mustache. I have this thing. It's a massage thing for my
That could be a
back.
mustache.
That could be a curly mustache.
What
What do you
What's
think?
that? What's
That's for
that?
her back.
It's like you roll it on your back. So if your back hurts, you're like, ooh, you roll it. And then you can use this part on the back too and just like help your muscles. You know, sometimes if your muscles hurt, I don't know why I have it sitting right here next to me. But I
Andy.
do. So what else do you want to tell us, Florence? We're going to interview you for a minute.
Sorry. You're right.
What's your teacher's name?
Missing
Miss Chanel. Yeah.
out.
Miss Chanel. Who else?
Miss Beth.
Miss Biz. Yeah. Mommy's your teacher.
No way. Mom's your teacher?
Sometimes. Who else is
You
your
didn't
teacher?
tell me that.
Miss Christina.
Benny.
And you have a friend named Benny at school.
And Nolan.
And
And Tori.
Nolan and Tori. Yep.
Who's your best friend?
I'm Tori.
Tori.
And Benny. Nolan.
And Benny and Nolan.
And what else? And
Maeve.
my family.
Maeve's not your friend? No. That's okay.
Not everybody has to be your friend.
No, we're just nice to everybody, right?
I want to hold
No, you don't need to hold it.
Wait, you had ours.
What else you have?
Oh, should I ask you more questions? Do you know when your birthday is?
When's your birthday?
I'm Tori.
Say April Fool's Day.
Extra day.
Your birthday's in 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. Are you so excited? And how old are you going to turn?
She wants an Elsa birthday.
Now, are you going to do 2 different birthday parties?
Mac wants a birthday at the arcade.
Not me.
And she is going to just have a family birthday at the house.
That is a spectacular idea. And so, Florence, how old are you going to be on your next birthday?
Say 3.
3.
Yeah. Does 3 come after 2?
Mm-hmm.
Can you count for us?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow, good job. Good job. Are you a smart girl?
Yeah.
Very smart.
I'm
Yeah.
very fast. Yeah, I power.
She's a pirate.
I power.
Do you see any treasures?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you see?
It's
Oh, you're a treasure. That's nice.
Treasure.
you treasure.
That's nice.
Now, is that your map?
Yep.
It is.
I
And where,
just my map.
and where are you going on the map? Are you traveling somewhere?
We have picture day on Tuesday. Do you want to show Katie how you're going to smile? Show Katie happy.
I
You get a
love
copy
it.
of that. You get a
Can you
copy
show
of
her
that.
soap opera smile?
Can you show her sad?
Oh. Is that your sad face?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so sad.
Yeah.
Now, Florence, I want to teach you something.
Ready?
Can I teach you something? Mommy and I used to do this a long time ago. It's called the soap opera smile. So
Yeah.
you have to like smile,
Smile.
and then you just squeeze your top lip together. Can you try
Can you
that?
do that?
Oh.
Can you do that smile?
Yeah.
I mean, we were doing it before Jennifer Coolidge.
Jennifer Coolidge.
Beach.
Did you open your Snapchat yesterday? Did you see the one I sent you?
No.
Oh.
She was coughing all night, so I was up and down.
It's all right. It's all right. It's a selfie of Hayden and myself from years ago where she is doing soap opera smile, and I was just like,
I'm gonna check it right out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check it right out.
You know, it runs in the family, Florence. So you're gonna have to learn it one day.
You have to train the muscles.
Yeah, exactly.
And
then we're gonna have
talent. That's a hidden
Yeah,
talent.
it is a hidden talent, and we're gonna have to teach her about the pudding smile. Remember?
The pudding. You should go take your telescope and look out the window and see if Daddy's home. Yeah, go do that.
All right, bye, Flo.
She's not. She just changed her mind.
Oh, you're staying?
Yeah.
You're staying? So, okay, what else can we talk about? Florence, where are some of your favorite places to go?
Where's your favorite place to go?
No. No.
Where does Mommy take you sometimes?
Beach.
The beach.
The beach.
Where else do we go?
And Charlotte's house.
And Charlotte's house. Where else do we go? To the.
Cage.
We go to Katie's. Where do we go when we see the animals?
Airplanes.
Yeah, we went to the zoo last weekend, but where do we go look at the cow and the chickens?
And go fishing.
No.
And fishing.
We go to Bray Farm.
Fishing.
Yeah, and we see fishies too.
Yeah, do you see fishies at the farm or the zoo? Or the aquarium?
Zoo.
We saw
The
them at the
zoo?
zoo in the rainforest room.
Zoo? Can you say zoo?
I can't do
I'm
that.
just being
do
silly.
that.
I can't say it. I'm just
Mommy, what? My home.
I know.
That's
And
my-
Florence, where are you gonna go today? Where are you gonna go outside to play?
No.
The playground? Yeah.
I want to house.
You're going to whose house?
Whose house are we going to?
Charlotte's
We're not going to Charlotte's. We're going to Grumpy and Grammy Nan's.
I want to Charlotte's house.
All right, I'll call Courtney.
Whoa. You have lots of fun places to go, huh?
Mommy, that's my poison.
That's her computer. Okay.
No, that's my poison thing.
Okay.
Oh, all right. It looks like you guys might have to get going.
Yeah, low battery.
Charlotte.
No battery. Florence,
What do
thank you for being a great guest on my show. I appreciate you.
Hey, anytime. We're so fun.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
I don't know what-
And bizzle, lizard, kisser, swizzer, mizzle, whizzle, mizzle, bizzle. Thank you for being a wonderful guest and for teaching us a little bit about me.
Yeah.
And there's plenty more stories that we could get into, some incriminating, some not. So I figured we'd just kind of keep it PC, so neither one of us get fired from our jobs. No,
Maybe we'll do a driving edition next time.
yeah, absolutely. We'll have to redo the whole PD of the karaoke, unfortunately. So the car I just turned in had a CD player in the glove compartment. So I was very hopeful that this one was going to, and it doesn't. So if you have a CD player in your car, I would recommend we do the drive in your car.
You know what? I do have a CD player in my car.
So
I
I'll
don't think I've
bring-
ever used it, but
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna bring the CDs. We're gonna just, review our youth
Okay.
from Napster, on here. So the doctor says no. What?
Right.
Okay,
Hungry.
hungry. I gotta go have lunch. Bye, Flowers.
Can you say bye to Katie?
No. Go bye, Charlotte.
Goodbye, my darling. You're so cute. You know that? Do you know that you look just like mom when she was little?
And you.
And you.
Yeah, definitely me. 100%. Like the height, mostly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mom,
Yeah.
I'm in paper.
Flois, look at me
Oh,
again.
there goes the sketch.
What?
I don't know. Newfangled technology.
What happened to me?
You should.
What
You're
happened
just
to me?
you're just a shirt.
I am just a shirt. I don't know when I'm gonna come back. This is weird. There I am.
Then I can.
I can't. It's my computer's acting wild. Meh. All right, I'll see you soon, okay, Bug?
Little kisses. Florence
Bye,
Joyce signing off.
girls.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thanks for joining. We'll see you soon.